Welcome to GreenBiz Studio. I'm Elaine Shea, the Verge Program Director, and I'm here with Josh Henretig, Senior Director of Sustainability Solutions and Partnerships at Microsoft. Welcome, Josh.
Thanks, Elaine.
So Microsoft is dealing with a lot of really awesome sustainability initiatives. Tell me what you're most interested in right now.
Well, we've, as you point out, have invested pretty deeply in a number of areas, from carbon accounting and reporting, implementing our own carbon tax. We've made some very aggressive steps around renewable energy. But I would probably say that I'm most excited about our early work in the areas of water and water stewardship.
So tell me about what you're doing there.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're at the very beginning of a journey, which really is about how do we bring better orchestration and a more formalized approach to water stewardship for Microsoft data centers, manufacturing sites, and real estate offices around the world. Obviously, we recognize that water is under stress due to three significant issues around climate change, population increases, and economic development. And we not only want to understand the risks we face in places we operate, but we also want to leverage data and the power of information technology to harness that information and make better decisions about water use.
So tell me about how that relates to the communities that you're in.
It's a great question, because it ultimately comes down to the communities that we operate.
Right.
Water as a shared resource means that the water we depend on to cool our data center is the same water that communities depend on for drinking and sanitation and other water services. So we're taking a very deliberate approach to both understand how much water we need, how we can invest in water-saving technologies and other stewardship efforts that curtail that water use, and then evaluate what it would take to reinvest in the local watershed to restore the water that is displaced by our participation in that water ecosystem.
So that's an interesting tie into some of the work you're doing in the built environment as well, because obviously that's going to change kind of your interactions with the communities. So tell me about that. Yeah,
so it won't surprise you that we have a lot of interest in both the IT component of this, but also the information and data component.
Right.
And there's a lot of similarities in how we both either understand or don't understand water resources. So much of the water we depend on is invisible. And so we believe that deploying sensors and other information technology services that allows us to collect and better understand our relationship with water will lead to better decisions about that water use. The same is happening in buildings and energy and other resources that are consumed there. With energy, buildings consuming about 40% of the world's energy consumption, we've proven that deploying both sensors and systems that help to aggregate those information and inform building managers about the better decisions they can make around resource use and energy. We are saving about $5 million a year on our own campus as a result of just that software deployment alone. And we know that much more is possible for many other businesses around the world.
So to that end, tell me about what is replicable and how this can scale to the industry or to others.
Yeah, so we are effectively a platform and a services company. So we believe that the platform that we bring to bear to harvest that information, to apply some analytical tool sets to make decisions, help people make decisions, are available and applicable whether you're in the built environment, whether you're in the transportation sector, or whether you're looking at water conservation. And so, we intend to continue investing in both our own technology that better enables that, as well as the partner ecosystem that develops innovative solutions on top of our platform.
Cool, and tell me about some of the resources that you're working on.
Yeah, so one of the great examples of that partnership is working with a company called Ecolab, one of the leading experts in water management around the world. We are not only helping them on this digital transformation journey. So they are deploying Microsoft's cloud and IoT services to enable the water services that they provide customers in a much richer, information-rich way. At the same time, we understand that for people at the beginning of their own water stewardship journey, they want to better understand and answer questions around water risk. Like how much water are they using and what risks do they face based on geographic location. And so we're helping Ecolab evolve their water risk monetizer tool, which is a free and online tool that anyone can go to. They input some basic information about their buildings and their water use, and they not only get the output is not only an assessment of their water risk, but a value, a monetary value of that risk and the potential impact to their business. They can use that to justify capital investments in technology and other water-saving tactics. And so it's a tool that we ourselves depend on for our own water strategy, and it's something that we think lots of other companies can enjoy as well.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time,
My
Josh.
pleasure.